When you're born, you grow. But how you grow is really important. If that little child that's born is born into a family of drunkenness, of drug addiction, of domestic violence, how will that child grow? Think about that. If a tree drops a seed in the rock here, will that tree even grow? And if it does grow, how will it grow? It'll grow straggly, it'll grow weak, it'll probably lose all its leaves often, it'll probably drop branches often, and it'll die a lot quicker than the other trees that have fallen in good soil, getting good nutrients. And have a look at Aboriginal people's lives. Why do we die 10 years, 15 years younger than other Australians? It's because of what we're born into. We're born into poorness, for starters. So maybe growing up in the Housing Commission. But what are we eating? We're eating cheap mince, cheap sausages, Devon and chips, white bread. By the time we're 20, 25, most of us are developing diabetes, heart disease, kidney disease. So that's just from being poor. But throw in domestic violence, alcoholism, and drug addiction, then what hope have our children got to live a good, healthy life? So we keep asking the government to do something about it. What we need to do is, the government don't really want to do much for you. That's the conclusion you've got to come to. And then you go, but I can make it. I can change my way, my world. I can change it. I can become more responsible for my children, for the way I live, for the things that I put in my mouth. I can make them choices. Mothers and fathers have got to start thinking about that type of thing. What we feed our children. What our children grow up in. So when we grow, if we grow in a house of love, in a house, even though we might be poor, I know lots of Aboriginal people who have grown up in a house of love. And they go on and become achievers. They become givers. They become sharers. They want to look after one another. And the ones that don't grow up in that way, become angry, become hurt, become stressed. And I watch it all the time. And I see how people practicing lateral violence against one another, blaming one another, because they don't want to take responsibility for their own actions.